he was uncertain about the timing. I told him that you can be the last speaker if you inform.
He will office still will use him as I told you. Okay. We can start.
No, we cannot. I'm just waiting
Okay.
for.
Perhaps the contest duration can start. I mean, brief rules and all everything. Yeah.
Toastmaster Anand, we can start the contest. But before officially begin the contest, please confirm about the judges as well.
Are all the judges there?
We are just waiting for a few of the judges. In the meantime, you can do their numbers. Plus, if you want to explain the rules about timing and others, and especially the disconnectivity. Since all the contestants are physically, but you guys are online.
So the disconnectivity rules apply to us as well?
No, I don't think so, because the rules specifically mentioned for the contestants.
I think we'll let go with the disconnectivity rules. The rest of them, I'll surely dictate it to them. Shall I begin?
Sometimes it is, yeah. Yes.
Yes, you can begin.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, welcome to the Karachi Toastmasters Club Tall Tales Contest 2025. Today, while coming online for the meeting, the one thing that was constantly pinching me was the connectivity issue. And we all are facing that. So I decided to address it a little bit. And I dived into the sea where that shark is actually present, ready to bite on that fiber optic cable every now and then. I had a little interrogation with the shark, but first I had to take some time to reach to that depth, to reach to that shark. And with a lot of effort, I finally was able to grab its fin. Grabbing its fin was something that it mattered. And finally, it gave in. So now I have the contract, which was here somewhere around. Right now, maybe I'll look forward for it and we'll present it to you by the end of the meeting. But yes, we have a written contract, not only with the shark under our spell now, but a written contract with the internet connectors as well, that anytime soon, if any connectivity issue comes in, they'll surely call me to address to that shark and to keep it in the under my loop. So here I am. We won't be facing any connectivity issue today, inshallah. And yes, more to hear and a lot to hear from the speakers today, all refreshed or geared up. So the Tall Tales contest today is basically, in this contest, we are going to hear a lot of beautiful speeches, a lot of beautiful tall tales. Let's see where they go this time, to some other space, to some other land, or meet new people. We always have something new every time to address to. This is going to be a 3 to 5 minute speech. The speaking time will start from actually 3 minutes, and disqualification will be 1 minute above 5 minutes. That means 5 minutes, 1 second, the speaker would be disqualified. Regarding the originality, all the speakers are reminded that their speeches will be original. They won't be taking help from any other speeches, referring to any other speeches, neither the contests nor any other speech would be repeated ever again by the other contestants. If it's yours, then obviously you have the copyright to that speech. Regarding the connectivity issue, we have 5 speakers today. All of them will be delivering their speeches physically there. So I don't think, except for our connectivity issue, their speakers are safe with their internet connectivity. And I hope that after my interrogation with the shark today, nothing will happen to the internet today, inshallah ta'ala. So before beginning, I would like to ask, are all the contestants around?
All the contestants, yes. Do you
Okay.
want?
So
Okay, do you want them to call them on stage or just let them?
no. I don't want to call them on stage. I'm just sharing my screen for the randomizer because we have not yet shortlisted the speaking order. So I'm going to share my screen so that the randomizer is visible to everyone. And I'm going to randomize the speaking order in front of the contestants. So we'll sort it out thrice, and whatever the third list appears on the screen would be actually executed as the final speaking order for the contest today. So we move on. Right now, the speaking order is in alphabetical order. So let's go with the first randomize. This is the first one, second one, and the final third one. So according to this randomizer, Toastmaster Sila Hamid will be going in first, followed by Toastmaster Hiba Rais Khan, Toastmaster Rifat Mubin, Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid, and Toastmaster Fahim Razak. I hope all the contestants know their speaking order. Next, I would like to ask our chief judge, are all the judges around? Shall we begin the contest?
Yes, judges are present. We can begin.
You can't make it much more obvious.
What happened?
Nothing.
There were a few voices after you said all the judges are here. Are they still here?
Yes.
Okay. Then we will go in with our first speaker. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Sila Hamid. My heart goes on.
Okay.
My heart goes on.
Toastmasters, Anna, let
Yes.
the contestant be on stage and ask for the audibility and visibility since all the judges are online.
Oh, okay.
Online.
Okay, Toastmaster Sila, can you please come forward?
Uh,
Can you please speak something? Anything?
Assalamu alaikum.
What happened?
Assalamu alaikum.
Chief- Thank you so much. Chief Judge, can you please confirm from your judges, is she audible enough for them?
Am I all clear? Am I all clear? Visible?
Yes,
My hand-
you are
my
visible to
hand-
me, you are audible to me.
And my both hands are all visible?
okay, the speaking
Yes.
area is from one flag to another flag.
Toastmaster Sila, will you be using any prop?
Yes, I'll be using one.
Okay. Chief Judge, kindly confirm if she is audible and visible to all the judges as well.
Okay, can the online participant just give me a thumbs up so that we can confirm the audibility and visibility? Few of the online participants, if they can. Did I receive?
Okay. We got 2 thumbs up.
Great.
Are these enough? Okay.
We are good.
Okay,
We are
perfect.
good.
Am I all
We lost
clear?
your video. We lost
Yeah.
your video,
Yeah.
Toastmaster
Wait.
Sila.
Wait.
Wait, please. The mic. I need the mic. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes. Yes.
Am I
Can you move
am
back to your speaking place
this is the
position?
perfect place? Is the right place? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Am I audible to this physical appearance, audience? Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Am I audible to online?
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Okay. Toastmaster Silla, my heart goes on. My heart goes on. Toastmaster Silla Hamid.
Just landed from the moon. Look, some stars came along. My dear Toastmasters, honorable judges and guests, let me tell you the time I ran to the moon. After every gym session, after push ups, squats, deadlift, my gym trainer Ali would shout, Silla, 2 rounds of the entire gym. My muscles screamed, my lungs burnt, but Ali never let up. Weeks passed and something strange happened. Instead of getting stronger, I was getting faster. My legs were like turbocharged piston from Ferrari 488 GTB, and my lungs were like high performance jet engine. One day, I ran so fast, shot out of the door, past the parking lot, and straight into the sky. I kept on running faster and faster until the world below me grew smaller and the star twinkled just like the stadium lights in the distance. Then I slammed onto the moon, leaving a crater the size of an island. Moon shook for days. Hey, when your legs are powered by squats, that is what happened. But as I tried to pull my feet out of the moon surface, I realized they were stuck so fast. Just I was about to be panicked. A young, beautiful girl having long golden hair appeared. She said, you should have read the fine prints. Even moon gravity is stronger than you think. I started to feel like a lunar lawn ornament. Then I remembered my gym trainer Ali's word. When life gives you lemons, make a lemonade. I quickly shook my legs and for my surprise, my feet popped free. That girl was looking at me with a wide eye. I asked, what's your name and how long have you been here? My name is Leona. I've been here for 100 years. 100 years? How do you stay so young? Here, time doesn't move and change, and age doesn't change. That's simply amazing. But what have you been doing here all this time? I've been helping. Who was it? I even wanted to help Neil Armstrong, but he always stayed in his rocket. He didn't come out for my coffee even. Coffee? Do you have a cafe here? Luna held my hand, took me to the moon cafe, where everything was made up of moon cheese, and in the middle flowed a chocolate river. Tiny ferry boats were floating, and fairies were rowing with a candy spoon. I asked, is it a real chocolate river? Absolutely, flowing directly from Willy Wonka's chocolate factory moon branch. Willy Wonka's chocolate factory moon branch. That's simply incredible. Suddenly, huge screen appeared in the sky. It has written, attention, KTC Tall Tale Contest is about to begin. I screamed, that's my contest. I jumped into the chocolate river, grabbed the ferry boat and paddled so fast that I created a chocolate tsunami. Then I came out, ran back to earth in less than a second. In dripping chocolate with moonlight in my heart and chocolate in my soul. I'm here right in front of you all, my dear fellow stars. Now I've decided I will build a beautiful castle on the moon. It will have my name written Star Toastmaster Silla Hamid. I will live there. But remember, whenever you see the moon glows bright, don't blame the sun. It will be just me, lighting up my moon castle and trying not to skip workout. Contest chair.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sila Hamid. 1 minute of silence for the judges.
Next time maybe use try thinking about the basket instead of
Kebab, please what? Chocolate fountain?
A minute of silence is over, we can begin.
Toastmaster Hiba Reis, can you please speak something on the speaking position?
Am I visible and audible to the online audience?
I've been eating thumbs up from the online audience. Yes.
Okay, we got just 1 thumbs up, and you are visible and audible both to me as well. So we have 2 thumbs up from online audience.
We are good. We are good to go.
Okay, perfect. Toastmaster Hiba Reis Khan, how James Bond saved my day. How James Bond saved my day. Toastmaster Hiba Reis Khan.
Fellow contestants, contest chair, and judges. It was late during one evening. I had just come back from my office and decided to take some rest as I was tired. After taking some rest, I decided to watch the latest movie, James Bond: No Time to Die. After watching the latest movie, I decided to watch the latest film, No Time to Die. I switched on to Netflix. The movie began. It had a stellar cast, namely Daniel Craig, Ralph Fiennes, and Rami Malek. It had a stellar cast. Sorry, I'll begin from. Can I begin again? Okay. Fellow contestants, judges, and contest chairs. It was late one evening. I had just come back from the office. I decided to take some rest as I was tired. After taking some rest, I decided to watch the latest movie, James Bond: No Time to Die. I switched on to Netflix. And the movie began. It had a stellar cast from Daniel Craig to Ralph Malek and Rami Malek to Ralph Fiennes. The sun had set. It was late. The sun had set. It was late during the evening, and it was winter night. All of a sudden, I heard strange noises coming from across the house. I decided to inquire what the noises were about. I got up from my place and went over, decided to go upstairs. As I was going upstairs, I came to know that the noises were coming from my parents' home. As I went nearer and nearer, the noise became more audible. As I went nearer and nearer, the voices became more audible, and I quickly opened the door, and a sudden gloom came over me. As the gloom, as if I was never going to be happy again. I switched on the lights, and to my utmost horror, there were 2 cloaked figures standing on top of my parents' sleeping body. And they were sucking the life out of my parents. I quickly took out my wand and shouted, "Expecto Patronum!" And my deer-shaped figure erupted out of my wand and took the Dementors away with it. I quickly went over to my parents and saw that they were visibly terrified and shaken. I quickly gave them a chocolate to eat so that they could feel better. After making sure that they were feeling better, I went downstairs to resume the film. During one of the movie scenes, I heard a loud. I turned around and saw a troll, large and huge, standing in the middle of the drawing room. To my utmost horror, he bent down to pick me up. I let out a scream. As I let out the scream, he picked me up and was about to take me to his magical world when all of a sudden there was a loud and Aston Martin came flying out of the cliffs. And Aston Martin came flying in midair out of nowhere, and in the car was none other than James Bond himself. He was wearing a tuxedo. He jumped out of the car, and jumped out of the car and onto the troll and wrestled with the troll. Eventually, James Bond won because of his fast moves and latest gadgets. With his latest gadget, he was able to kill the troll himself. After killing the troll, he disposed of the troll's body in another magical portal. And with the discarded furniture, he pressed a button, and the damaged furniture and decoration pieces all became new. Thankfully, I had not vanished. Thankfully, I was not injured. And he took me back to the place where I had come from. And he took me back to the place where I had come from. He thankfully he took me back to the place where I come from, where I was seeing the film, and thankfully he took me back to the place where I was coming from and made me sit on the sofa where I was resumed watching the film, and and after that he got inside his car and flew away. And flying Aston Martin, trolls, Dementors, and flying Aston Martin, Dementors, trolls, and James Bond performing magic all in one night. Was I in a movie, or did it seem too good to be true? You decide. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hebariz Khan. We'll observe 1 minute of silence for the judges.
A minute of silence is over. We can resume the contest.
Our next speaker is Toastmaster Rifat Mubin. May I have her on the stage, please? Toastmaster Rifat, can you please speak something from your speaking position?
I am audible and visible.
Is this your speaking position, Toastmaster Rifat?
Yes.
Okay. Online audience, please confirm.
Yes, we have
We got
received.
one thumbs up.
Yes, we have received the thumbs up, so we can begin. Wow, so many.
All right. Toastmaster Rifat, will you be using any prop during your speech?
No.
Okay. Toastmaster Rifat Mubin. Happiness can't be bought. Happiness can't be bought. Toastmaster Rifat Mubin.
Fellow Toastmaster and guest, I would like to share a story from my office. The story revolved around a cat who first time gave birth to two kittens. I came in office on that morning to take files and have to go to the court. I saw a face of a cat. She didn't just look at me, but her eyes convey her misery. She was not begging. She was not begging, but she just showing her intention to file a grievance petition. Though I haunted, though I rushed to the court, but her plight haunted me. When I came back to the office, I thoroughly conducted investigation to the office of the kitchen. I swear I found nothing. The dustbin looked like a archaeological dig of despair. There was a skeleton which was so clear, as clean, as articulated by a professional. There was discarded potato that lost all nutritional values. The bones of chicken without meat. I saw the cat, which, due to starvation, was unable to provide enough milk for their newly born kitten. She was lying on the floor. The kitten were silent. And one passed. The mother cat called multiple times, "Ow, ow, ow," to the kitten, but didn't understand the silence. Due to her immaturity, she didn't understand what happened. She was frustrated, and in frustration, she lifted the body of the kitten, which was divided into pieces and spread on the floor. The cat cried in a heart-wrenching way. being a mother, I felt the sorrow of the mother kitten who lost mother cat who lost her kitten. And then I flew out of the office and into the nearest butcher shop, purchased prime quality liver she ate hurriedly, and then fed few time later to her surviving kitten. Both of them were relaxed. Fellow Toastmaster and guest, the everlasting happiness which I experienced during the helping of the mother cat can never be bought. And since then, I have been caring the needs of my neighborhood. Over to
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rifat. 1 minute of silence for the judges, please.
Toastmaster Anand, could you please write down the speech titles of all the speakers I would like to share with the judges?
I have sent them to you.
Great. Thank you. Audience are requested not to talk or move here and there while the speaker is on stage. Minute of silence is over.
Toastmaster Talha, can you speak something from your speaking position?
Something.
Not smart enough. Could you please speak a little longer sentence?
Am I audible and visible?
Online audience, please confirm.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Toastmaster Talha, you will be using a prop during your speech?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid, the $1 trillion sneeze. The $1 trillion sneeze, Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid.
I need to let you in on a secret. Please deposit 1 trillion rupees in this within the next 5 minutes, or
Your life will end.
the world will end. No. I'm not a mad scientist. I'm not a beggar. I'm not a scammer. I'm the unluckiest person on earth. I had 2 fathers and 1 mother. And then I was born with this. Okay, let's step back a little. Let me tell you the whole story. It all began on the morning of August 6, 1945. A man sat in a Japanese train and he had a fit of sneezes. His fellow passengers asked him to get off because they were all afraid of getting the flu. So he got off on the next station. What was the station? Hiroshima. A few kilometers away and 2,000 feet higher, a pilot flew a B-2 bomber with the deadliest payload in human history. His plan was to drop the atomic bomb in the sea near Hiroshima. to scare off the Japanese into submission. But alas, at that moment, a mosquito sitting in the cockpit decided to take flight and lodge itself in his nose, and his head hit the bomb release button. And the next thing he knew, the little boy was making its way down towards thousands and thousands of deaths. A few minutes later, as he wrote in his logbook the famous words, "Oh my God, what have we done?" Hundreds of thousands of bodies were being vaporized, including that one man who got off the train. But his cells survived. In fact, they mutated due to the radioactivity, and they spread everywhere. Some of those cells traveled all over China, on the subcontinent, the Middle East, and landed into a busy bazaar in Egypt, where a beautiful little girl was taking in the sights and the sounds and the aromas of Cairo, particularly the aroma of those crushed red chilies which were being sold by a vendor. She sniffed a little too hard, and that was the precise moment, ladies and gentlemen, those mutated cells were inhaled by her and took up residence, only to emerge 20 years later when she got married and I was born. All was so fine and dandy. Both of my parents were ecstatic. One day, we were going for a ride in their car, and I had a sneeze, and they died on the spot. The Egyptian government took me over, the poor orphan, and they placed me in an orphanage. In a few months, it became clear that anybody who got within 50 feet of my sneeze landed either in the hospital or mostly in the graveyard. So they put me up in a sealed room and I had to escape because I had grown up. I wanted to explore the world, and all I did was to sneeze on the guard, and I was able to escape. I educated myself, did some odd jobs here and there, but then I decided that I had to travel to Pakistan. Two reasons. First, everybody in Egypt knew my superpower. And second, in Pakistan, you can get away with everything. And ladies and gentlemen, I built up a fortune here. But I lost it all because I couldn't stay in one place. Everywhere I worked, the boss died. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I have now taken a decision. I won't live this life of destitute no longer. I want $1 trillion. To work on my disease, of course. I will use it to research on my disease. But I also want to marry Scarlett Johansson. Of course, I can just sneeze at her husband, but that won't be good sportsmanship, will it? I want her true love for $1 billion. So, ladies and gentlemen, either put all you have and give me $1 trillion over the next 5 minutes, or all I have to do is over to you, contestant.
We will observe 1 minute of silence for the judges.
A minute of silence is over, we can begin.
Toastmaster Fahim Razak, please say something from your speaking position.
Am I audible and visible?
The online audience, please confirm that he's audible and visible.
Yes, we are.
Okay, thank you so much. Toastmaster Fahim Razak, will you be using any prop during your speech?
No, I won't be.
Okay, great. Toastmaster Fahim Razak, the greatest superpower. The greatest superpower, Toastmaster Fahim Razak.
Life is tough. We humans have finite energy. We are ordinary, but I wanted to be extraordinary. I wanted to have some form of superpower, some form, but not the ones that Superman and Spider-Man has got. I think their life is tougher. Take any movie, Spider-Man's and Superman's. You will see they are struggling throughout the movie. Even their woman is spending more time in captivity with the bad guy. What's the point of having that superpower? They only get to enjoy the last few minutes of any movie. Didn't want that superpower, but I wanted some. And that's when I heard Elon Musk say, the greatest superpower anyone can have is luck. He was right. You just got to be lucky. But not that thing. Luck with preparedness. Luck with hard work. No, what's the point? It's like asking Spider-Man to climb up the stairs with his power. Or Superman taking an Uber to move from one place to the next. I just wanted pure, GMO-free, simple, plain, 100% luck. No strings attached. No days, no luck. People normally travel to Trevi Fountain in Rome, drop a coin, make a wish. Well, the closest I could afford, just look through from my balcony, down in my street, full of sewage water. Drop the coin, made a wish, hold my breath because of the smell, and walked away. The next morning, there were clearer signs of that wish coming true. I got to my office, hadn't done my report. Boss said, client gone bankrupt. You don't need to do the reports. But HR lady was still on my case. Both my absences, my rude behavior, my attitude, she was gonna get me fired. You know what? She got caught romantically involved in a big concert with someone in the office. She got fired instead. Luck! Luck! Then I found a love of my life. This girl was ready to jump into the water. I was just there. Right place, right time, had to say the right words. If you're gonna die, look at me. Pretty lady like you, I should have died the moment I was born. She laughed. She was with me. Then PASA, Pakistan Aeronautics and Space Administration announced, we need a volunteer to go to Mars. Do you remember Neil Armstrong? You will forget him soon. Fahim Razak was the first one to put a step on Mars. And who did I take? My love of my life. I was the winner to go to Mars. Took her to Mars. I was like looking at Spider-Man, Superman, look at them. I am going to Mars. What powers do they have? I have the power. I didn't do nothing. Luck. Got to Mars. I wanted to propose her there. As we stepped out of the Mars, the whole world was watching. And those words that I uttered, small step for a man, giant leap for a mankind. That's the words I uttered. And I got down to my knees. just about to propose her. She screamed and she slipped. Mars is flat, by the way. She screamed, she slipped, fell down because she saw the spider. She got scared. And I was just there. And then the Superman came in and just swooped her. I was made a mockery of myself in front of the whole world. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just want an easy life, let me tell you, there isn't none. Everything requires a hard work. So get to it. Contestant.
We will observe 1 minute of silence for the judges.
A minute of silence is over. We can observe 5 minutes of silence so that judges can.
Yes, next we will observe 5 minutes of silence for the judges. Meanwhile, shall we proceed with the interviews with the contestants or shall we wait?
mute. Sorry.
Toastmaster Anand, you can resume the interview session.
Okay, thank you so much, Chief Judge. Okay, let's have the contestants on the stage, please. We had some, in fact, all of them were exclusive speeches. Some of them preferred going to space. Some of them had their way of proposing to their lovers. Some of them went for the movie characters. Some of them went for their love for humanity and for the pets around them. So we had a variety of speeches today. All of them were original. Some of them seem to be coming right from the heart. Let's see what the contestants have to say about it. Toastmaster Sela Hamid, how did you come up with the idea?
Yes, can you please come again?
How did you come up with the idea of your speech?
Actually, Moon is my first crush. Since my childhood, I wanted to be there. So I always, since my childhood, I always keep on dreaming to be there and to have unlimited chocolate. So Willy Wonka's chocolate factory helped me to execute that idea. And I always, that is how my heart always go on to Moon.
Great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sela. It was a pleasure listening to you.
Thank
Toastmaster Hiba Reis Khan. Toastmaster Hiba Reis Khan, you seem to be so in love with James Bond.
Yes.
What is that quality that inspired you to actually write a speech?
I've always been fascinated by fictional characters, whether, I don't know, James Bond or Harry Potter or Chronicles of Narnia. So, James Bond is something very different and very unique. So, I thought, why not write about it? And I've seen all the films of James Bond, from Sean Connery's his films, to the current one, Daniel Craig. So, I thought, why not give it a go?
Great.
And
That was a great
I've
idea.
always been
That was.
fascinated by him.
We thoroughly enjoyed it, Toastmaster Hiba Reis Khan. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Rifat Mubin. You seem to be a pet lover. How did your love for the pets influence you to write this speech down today?
It's a true story, and I like to narrate this story with fellow Toastmasters because I was deeply affected with this story. So I think it is better to share this story with my fellow Toastmasters.
Great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rifat. We really liked the idea and we loved hearing from you today.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid. Wasn't
Yes.
it a big of a risk to go with this speech with some of the people here and there, especially with the end? What made you think about sneezing and going with the speech and then ending up marrying Scarlett Johansson in the end?
Well, I saw my wife have a sneezing fit, and that's when the inspiration struck. And after that, of course, everybody in our household had the flu. And I thought how contagious it is, right? And then I thought about how I could take things further, how I could take to the opposite extreme, rather than going to another planet or going to through exaggeration to give me superpowers. How much on the other side I could make, how much flattening out I could make. So that was the idea.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Talha. It was a great experience and something new to hear from and to look forward to. Toastmaster Fahim Razak. You started off with the Spider-Man skills and you ended up on Mars. How can you come up with so many ideas in your speech and so much creativity? Which idea led to which one, and how did you end up with this speech?
This is some of it was actually true. Well, only obviously a tiny bit. And that was where I mentioned the luck as the greatest superpower. And so I was watching this documentary where Elon Musk is launching the rocket and he's like very nervous and he's holding on to something. I can't remember what it was, but he was holding to it. And somebody actually did ask him, "Why are you holding this? Do you believe in luck?" And he goes, "The greatest superpower you can have is luck." So from that, I kind of crafted a speech there and then. It just gave me the idea because the rocket was there, he was holding on to something, and the luck was there. So yeah, from that's where the actual kind of idea came through.
That was creative, Toastmaster Fahim, and we really loved hearing from you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Chief Judge, are we ready with the judges? Sorry, with the ballot?
Just give me a few minutes and I'll share the results with you.
Okay. Meanwhile, anybody who wants to volunteer to share their experience for the contest today, their views regarding the contest today, they're most welcome. Online audience, even you are welcome to speak. I would love to have views from our senior Toastmasters. Anybody who wants to come forward? Toastmaster Sarfaraz, are you around? Do we have some guests as physical audience?
Yeah, what's your good name?
Okay, can we have the guests on the stage, please? Just to share their views. We need a one-liner or two-liner, whatever you can speak about. Share your experience regarding today's meeting, today's contest.
Okay, now
Thank
can
you
see-
so much.
Can you see me?
Yes.
And
Yes,
can
yes.
you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So greetings to the online TMs and the offline TMs also. Okay, I will say it again with the microphone. Greetings to the online TMs and the offline TMs also. So I have been coming to the Toastmasters before, and after a hiatus of many years, like the last time I came was in 2018. So after 2018, I'm here in 2025, and when I came here, suddenly I knew that today is going to be a Tall Tales Fest session, and surprisingly, not very surprisingly, but I think I enjoyed it. 5 tall tales with unique superstellar travels, and obviously chocolate, which is I guess the favorite of all of us, and some superheroes, other pop culture icons. I believe I enjoyed it, and other people also enjoyed it. And I will keep coming for it. I'll keep coming for more of it. Great. And also a real story about a cat, a little bit serious,
Yes.
but a true story. So I think we've got some enjoyment and also got some entertainment, but also got a lesson also. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, sir. We would love to have you as a member so that next year we see you on the stage speaking in the Tall Tales contest. Okay, so the results are here. Are there any more guests?
No, all are Toastmasters.
Okay, Toastmaster Irfan Qureshi raised his hand.
Yes, thank you
Please,
very much,
Sarfraz,
contest giving me opportunity. First of all, I just want to congratulate all the participants that they participated in the contest in a tall tale, especially, and I just want to congratulate the team leader for today's contest, DTM Tala bin Hamid. Once again, is on fire, mashallah, and Sila bin Hamid and other participants. Mashallah, you're doing a great job, and Karachi Toastmaster Club, they are leading from front always, giving some fuel for District 122 for the contest. And today's speech was amazing, and especially for contest share, performing a role with passion, with dedication, amazing. and it was a great learning. And from my side, best of luck for the all contestant. Be honest with you, tall tale is the heart of public speaking. You are practicing all the tools and elements, techniques, and you are using your imagination technique in a tall tale. And best of luck for everyone. It was an amazing session, and I learned a lot of things from you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Irfan. We loved you having you around. Okay, we have DTM Sarfraz Nazir. DTM Sarfraz Nazir, may I have your views, please?
Yes, congratulations to all the contestants for the courage to show up today. I will withhold my comments about the speeches because in the past I've gotten in trouble. But I would like to congratulate you, Toastmaster Anam, on doing a great job as a contest master. Back to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Sarfaraz. Okay, let's proceed with the results then. Starting off with the third position today. The third position is scored by Toastmaster Sila Hamid. May we have you on the stage, please? Toastmaster Sila Hamid. We can't see you on the stage.
Yeah. He is just coming there.
Yes, good evening. Thank you so much.
Great. So the second position for today's Tall Tales KTC Tall Tales Contest 2025 is Toastmaster Fahim Razak. Toastmaster Fahim Razak, may we please have you on the stage? Thank you so much. And the first position goes to our very own. Oh, you turned on the video, off the video. Who did this? But we want to see the winners today. Yes, thank you so much. First position for Karachi Toastmasters Tall Tale Contest 2025 goes to Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid. Congratulations everyone for the wonderful speeches, and congratulations all the contestants for putting up such creative work and showing your true colors today. Thank you so much. Okay. So
If we could have a group photo, that would be lovely. So if everyone stays on the screen for a little bit and everyone around come under the screen. And anyone who hasn't turned on their video, if you could turn it on, that would be lovely.
क्या कहना चाह रहे हो?
Okay, okay.
Why didn't you come as well?
Yeah, I am coming. I'm just trying to take a picture that covers everyone.
Oh भाई छोड़ दे यार. Oh.
We can
Comment
take
करके
selfie.
रहो.
ये 5 लाख का है.
नहीं बाहर की वीडियो देख ले.
हम पर
कोई है नहीं ना. नहीं तो सेल्फी ले लेंगे, कोई इशू नहीं. Okay, so apparently almost done. हाँ, almost done. That was right. Okay. Make sure the mobile stays safe. It's more important than the picture.
You know the issue is mobile अगर गिरेगा तो गिरेगा किसके ऊपर? Laptop के ऊपर.
Yes. Oh my God. That will be another tall tale.
Don't. नहीं वो
वो हाँ, Greek tragedy हो जाएगी. God. Okay, so apparently. अब आ जाएंगे. Yes, so I'm putting up a timer. Okay. I don't know how to put a timer in this. Wait. Okay, yes. I found how to put up the timer. So, okay, I'm putting a 5-second timer and everyone get 25.
Okay, once, just one.
Yeah.
selfie.
Otherwise, one selfie is make sure.
हाँ आ गई. Okay, but we okay. Let's take a selfie. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. हाँ थोड़ा सा नहीं इसको ना आप लोग थोड़ा सा इधर हो जाए ऑनलाइन गेस्ट था मोर इम्पोर्टेंट सॉरी नहीं थोड़ा इधर हो ओके ओके जी वन नो
सर यही कर लो यूं ही कर लो
ओके 1 2 3
परफेक्ट
तो वीडियो बन गई नहीं ठीक है हाँ 1 2 5 4 3 2 Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for online here.
Thank you
So, everyone, inshallah, see you in another meeting.
Contest possible.
Yeah, you should end it.
Yeah. So once again, the role players, judges, and contestants who really made this possible. So thank you once again.
Thank you to you also for giving us this opportunity.